We tried out Spirit's new Go Comfy fare to see what it's all about. Here's what you need to know when you're booking your next Spirit flight. Spirit has recently worked on becoming more competitive in the airline industry by rolling out new fare options as well as removing previous cancel and change fees. They also stated that they're working on improving customer service, which remains to be seen, but overall the airline is switching things up and their fare types are at the top of their list. If you're familiar with Spirit, then you know that everything comes with a charge. Seat selection, baggage, snacks, all of it. So when they rolled out their new fare types, I was interested to see if these offered any value for travelers. Let's take a look at Spirit's new booking process. As you can see, the fare types are Go, which is the bare bones fares we are all used to, Go Savvy, Go Comfy, and Go Big. Today we are sharing about Go Comfy, so let's take a look at that. Go Comfy fares include a personal item, a carry-on bag, and a checked bag, along with a snack and drink on board, and you also get to board priority boarding in Zone 2. The Go Comfy option blocks off the middle seat, so there are only aisle and window seats available, and you are not sitting directly next to your neighbor, meaning that you also have extra room. These seats are located up front behind the Go Big section, which is Spirit's version of first class. Here you can see the pricing in dollars for these specific flights. For this particular case, Go Comfy offers a pretty good value if you need to check a bag and bring a carry-on and want to choose your seat. The price for bags on this specific flight are $60 each way for both checked and carry-on luggage. Now this is going to vary between flights, so you always want to make sure that you're checking how much luggage is before you decide your fare type if you're looking for value. When compared to the standard Go fare, the savings on baggage alone equals over $40. So that doesn't include the cost for seats or for snacks, but if you're going to be bringing a checked bag and a carry-on bag, you might as well book Go Comfy because it's going to be cheaper to do it that way than to add in each individual thing. The price difference between Go Savvy and Go Comfy in this example is only $25. So again, if you need that extra bag, you're going to come out on top with this option again. All right, now let's take a look at this with points. When you're booking these types of flights, the point value doesn't ever change, just the dollar amount. So you're always going to be charged the same point of value. The difference you're going to want to look at is the cost. And on this flight, the price differences are about the same as they were with a cash booking. So again, if you need both bags, you are going to come out ahead with the Go Comfy option. Having a look at a more expensive flight, the price differences here are not as great. But if you really, again, need that checked and carry-on bag, choosing your seat would still technically be free along with this type of fare. Plus you get the extra room and your onboard drinks and snack. Okay, so what do you get on board? What is this drink and snack that you get? This is one thing I was very curious about, and I do think it's a little interesting. So you get non-alcoholic drinks for free. Anything you see on the menu, you get sodas, you can get juice, cocoa, tea, and then you get what they refer to as a snack, but really you only get this cookie. If you want other snacks, you have to pay for them. I originally thought maybe you could pick from any of the snacks that are on the menu, and that's just not the case. You don't even have the option. They come around and they give you the cookie. You can either say you don't want the cookie or you can take the cookie, but that is your free snack. So if you are looking at it from a standpoint of, a major airline like Delta or United, where maybe you're getting a bag of chips or maybe some popcorn or some pretzels, that's not what you get on Spirit with Go Comfy. You are getting a cookie. So it's just something to keep in mind. Not that most people are probably booking this fare type for the snack, but if you're really looking forward to having like a little bit more of a familiar airline experience to what you're used to with the bigger airlines, this is going to be a little different. Now, if you want to drink with alcohol, you can actually get the drink with alcohol in the Go Comfy section. You just have to pay the difference of the alcohol. So like if you want a Coke with rum, the Coke is free, the rum they'll charge you for. So that's just something to keep in mind as well. And then like I said earlier, you also do get priority boarding in Zone 2. And then this section has a dedicated overhead space for your carry-on. Now, if it doesn't fill up by the time all those seats are full, I have seen them letting people who are sitting further back use that space. But all of the times that I've used it so far, there has been a flight attendant sitting near the front of the plane, making sure that nobody's putting their bags in the overhead compartments before all of the Go Comfy passengers are seated. I know a lot of people worry about the overhead space on planes, so I figured I would mention it. Spirit is known for nickel and diming its passengers, having them pay for every single little thing. However, with the rollout of these fares, you can combine everything into one and see what's going to be the best price for you. Most of the time, unless you really need both a carry-on and a checked bag, Go Comfy is not going to be the best value, but really more of an upgrade for comfort. But if you do need both bags, I would highly recommend checking pricing on all options before choosing a fare, because almost every flight I've looked at, it's a better deal booking the Go Comfy than booking everything separately. Plus, you do get that extra space. I think this is great for solo travelers or couples or anyone who just wants some extra room. And while Spirit is always going to be considered a budget airline, I think offering packages like this that include everything are just a better value. I feel like people really love to hate Spirit, and that's totally fine. For us from Cleveland, sometimes it's our only option for nonstop flights, so I've kind of just embraced it, and we do the best we can with whatever they're offering. So I think offering these packages is a really good move, especially since you can choose which one's best and you don't have to worry about paying for each single piece of that. Now, obviously, if you don't need a lot of bags, you don't care where you're sitting, you can go with the most basic fare, and you can still have everything like you've always known for Spirit, where every single thing is charged. But this is just a nice option, again, like I said, especially if you need those bags. Hopefully this video has been helpful for you to see how Go Comfy works and even get a little glimpse into how all of the packages work, since this is a fairly new rollout. I believe that they did this at the end of 2024. So hopefully this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.